Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel. Thank you everyone for tuning into this reading. Today we're going to be looking at what is your person regretting about you and about your connection, your relationship, what you guys had, what you guys would have had. So we'll see what comes up in the cards using the Rider-Waite deck. Now, before I begin, I just want to let you know that if you were after a private reading, please feel free to email me. You'll find my email on the YouTube About Me page. Otherwise, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get updates for readings for your sign and your element, as well as the random vids I do post here occasionally. So we'll see what's coming up here for you, Libra. So this can be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or to the cross watchers. So definitely resonate with you as well. Okay, Libra, so we've got Aquarian and Gemini energy, both of which are reversed. Eight of Pentacles also reversed here. Okay, straight away what comes to mind is that someone feels like they didn't get the opportunity to show you off as much as they would have liked. So I'm getting a vibe where someone felt like they didn't make you exclusive, especially those that had a fight with this person about it. Like, I'm talking posting pictures of each other on social media, changing relationship status, basically making things official to the world, to the community, your friends, family, the virtual world, so that social media platform. Straight away I get like this person is like kicking themselves because of that. And they really wanted to show you off, but they held back for a reason. I don't know if this person was still sort of trying to understand your relationship and understand where you guys were going. Maybe that's why they held back and they never, they didn't post. Maybe they felt like they couldn't post stuff, but this is coming up quite strongly. So we've got that person that's like, damn, I should have posted them, or I should have given them what they wanted, or I feel like some of you guys wanted some sort of reassurance to let people online know, maybe there's that jealous coworker that you didn't really like talking to your man, or, that there's always that, or an ex. Some of you had like, this person might have had an ex on their social media, and you wanted the world to know that you were theirs and they were yours. You sort of wanted to claim that connection. And I think some of you might have pushed it, or maybe you didn't push it at all. Either way, this person didn't do it. They weren't exclusive because that star card is reversed. So I feel like for some of you, they didn't communicate what they wanted. I do get that communication could have been better on their part. It's coming up reverse with the Lovers card, especially for those that almost had this like exclusive relationship, more to those that had like a situationship, I would say, more than an actual relationship. So for those that don't understand, it's like you've got a situation, you guys are talking, you're connected, you're only into each other, you're dating, you're talking every day, you're calling each other, but you're not yet exclusive. And I feel like you didn't have the full-blown relationship that the Lovers upright would be. So I'm getting a sense that this person's kicking themselves. They didn't step up a notch and make that happen. They could have if they really wanted to, but they were too busy just thinking. There was too much thinking and not enough doing. Okay, so they kept thinking about the future, thinking about this, thinking about that. How do I feel about this? How do I feel about that? Way too much thinking and not enough action. Okay, they can talk the talk, but can they walk the walk? Okay, so we've got some regrets in that regard. I also feel like they didn't communicate some stuff that they weren't fully healed from. Now, the healing card is reversed, star reversed. So I wonder if communication and the star card reversed is telling me they didn't communicate about some things they hadn't gotten over, whether it was the past, whether it was an ex, an addiction, something that was significant to them, and they didn't let you in on it, Libra. And I wonder because I felt like they wanted to keep it private, or they didn't want you to not think of them or not have like respect for them. So that's why they kept something hidden that they were still trying to get over, or they were still trying to overcome. So they had to keep it hidden for themselves. I feel like it was their own reasons that they had whether it made sense to you or not, or whether it does make sense to you not now, I feel like it's something that, yeah, something that they had going on their end. Yeah, because I'm seeing the action card, 8 of Pentacles, is reversed. So they didn't take the action when they could have. I felt like there were opportunities, but they thought about them. Like whether it was like a special day and they could have made some effort for you, or, you know, you were going through a rough time, they could have been there more, they could have been more supportive, they could have been in that role, but they didn't, and they weren't. And I think it's showing that there was regret towards that situation, because they could have been different, they could have acted different, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. So also, as you guys, if this is those that you have broken up and you haven't talked, I get the sense that, you know, this person just sort of vanished for some of you. Like, you just never heard from them again, or they did like this major disappearing act and you don't really know. You were like, honestly, what just happened here? So you're a bit lost, you're a bit frazzled, because you didn't really know what went on or why they did what they did. But, you know, they did it. I just get that they could have been different about it, but I feel like there is regret. So at least they sort of understand now. They may have not understood then, but they understand now. I don't think they've fully healed. I don't think they've fully gotten over what you guys had. I feel like they're still invested. Do they want a relationship? Maybe not in the present energy. Do they think about it and contemplate it? Yes. But they're not taking action. Now, that doesn't mean those feelings won't change. Feelings change. So right now in that present energy, I feel like they still don't want to act. They don't want to do anything about it. But they are thinking about it. So that would be a good sign. They are thinking about these regrets, or they're only starting to feel some of these regrets now. But either way, I think it is a good sign that the fact that that's even happening, I think, is a good sign. I'll finish up there. So thank you everyone for watching. It really does mean a lot. I'm sure we'll be in touch very, very soon for another reading. If you are after a private reading with me, please feel free to email me. Otherwise, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys, to get updates for readings for your sign. Really appreciate all your support. So thanks again, everyone, and we'll be in touch soon. Bye for now.